Welcome everyone to Purely Nomad. I'm Yash and this is part 6 of the Ride to Alaska series. Day 9 began in McBride, BC. After saying goodbye to some amazing riders I met last night, I was on my way to Stewart, British Columbia. Stewart is a quaint town in BC nestled in foothills of glaciers, and my only reason to go here was to visit Salmon Glacier, which is the 5th largest glacier in Canada. After a quick fuel stop first thing in the morning and refilling my water bladder, I was on my way to explore some of the remotest roads in the entire Canada. For those who are new to the channel, this video is part of a series that covers my journey from New York City to Key West, Florida to Deadhorse, Alaska. Do check it out on my YouTube channel. I will add a link to the playlist on the top right corner. British Columbia is the westernmost province of Canada. It is famous for the spectacular scenery it offers to its visitors, spanning from a beautiful western coastline to the northern Rockies on the east. It offers an array of activities all year round. Driving in this part is very enjoyable as well. Most of the state is covered in forest, which results in plenty of wildlife encounters, so make sure you watch out for them. The network can be pretty spotty throughout as well, so make sure you have plenty of fuel and supplies when driving by. Enough talking, let's take a look from up above. After filling up my tummy and my bike in Prince George, I was ready to hit the roads and take in more of what BC had to offer. Roads have been amazing till here, and it was about to get very remote here on further. I had plans of visiting Salmon Glacier, which meant I had to take the Stewart Cassiar Highway, one of the two roads that people take when driving to Alaska. The other one is the Alcan Highway. Compared to Alcan, Cassiar is considered to be the more remote one, due to its narrower roads, minimal traffic, no network coverage for most of its length, and fuel stations that can be hundreds of miles apart. It can be pretty daunting, but enjoyable to drive here, as this is also the more spectacular one. Never ending forests, mountains, lakes on both sides of the road, and plenty of wildlife spottings make this a treat to ride on. If wilderness is what you're seeking, skip the Alcan and take the Cassiar Highway. But unlike me, if you're also driving back, take the other one as it also has a lot to offer. After about 500 miles and 12ish hours, I made it to the little town of Stewart. I had my stay booked with the King Edward Hotel. Pretty steep prices, but it is only one of the few options you have here. I was ready to hit the bed and snooze, pretty unaware of the fact that I wouldn't be seeing night for rest of my trip. After a good night's sleep, I was fresh and excited for a new day. The very first destination for the day was Salmon Glacier, the very reason I was in this part of the world for. The road to Salmon Glacier goes through Hyder, Alaska, a cute little friendly ghost town. It was going to be my first time entering Alaska on this trip, but only for a brief duration. Hyder is located in the Panhandle region of Alaska, with no direct roads connecting it to the rest of Alaska other than going through Canada. The US doesn't even have a customs check to enter this part of Alaska. However, there is a check to get back to Canada, so make sure you carry your passport. To get to the glacier, You have to go through Hyder and then the road winds back into Canada where the actual glacier is located. This is the only way to get to and back from the glacier. There is quite a climb to get here and the roads are non-existent, so it was a perfect recipe to kickstart my morning. After the mesmerizing visit to the glacier, I was back on the Cassiar and on my way to the stop for the night, Watson Lake, Yukon. As the day passed and the daily fatigue was setting in, I saw a very charming lake next to the road and decided to take a quick break there. I tried to find a way to the lake but could not. Guess some things are better left untouched. However, that did not stop me from getting a bird's eye view, an advantage of having a drone. After a long day, I made it to a new province, Yukon Territory, and to my stop for the night, Watson Lake. I had covered about 400 miles and rode for over 10 hours. I was ready for a hot meal and a good night's sleep. Also, I had already started missing sunsets, but I was getting used to this wilderness and I was loving it more every day. That is all for this video. I hope you liked it. If you did, you know the drill. See you in the next one.